This is written by the Junior League of Oklahoma City. That's a group of women who help people. And it's illustrated by Margaret Reynolds Hogue. So, this book is called Goodnight OKC, so it starts at the end of the day. And of course, our sunsets in Oklahoma City can be very pretty. The sun glows red, the day's growing late. It's time for good night in the Sooner State. You know, about the time I was elected, I remember my wife actually suggesting, I think her first vision was that she would do it, but she's just too busy. But I have to give her the credit. It was definitely her idea, the thought of going around and reading to kids on a regular basis. I mean, making it sort of a routine. And, you know, there are 100 elementary schools in Oklahoma City. I mean, not exactly, but around 100. And that's across 24 school districts. You know, we have 24 school districts in the city limits of Oklahoma City. And so I knew it would take a while, but I thought that was the best approach, would be to just visit every single one of them. The experience is not just the moment when I'm reading the book to the kids, it's also the journey we took to get here today and the neighborhood we got to see along the way. And also seeing the kids. I mean, I've been very conscious of this and have talked about it a lot as mayor, but under the age of 18 in Oklahoma City is 60% non-white. And if a lot of people in our city did this exercise, I think they would be awakened to that reality. So that's also important too, to see what the future of Oklahoma City looks like. Good night to the grounds of the Oklahoma State Fair, the rides, the food, the good times had there.
Buenas noches a donde se hace la feria. Buenas noches a la comida. Buenas noches.
Sometimes we think that their children just absorb everything, and they do. However, they want to be a part of everything just as much. And when there's a small barrier that we can overcome, let's do it. And language is one of those that I have. That I'm blessed with that ability to be able to overcome that barrier. And if I get to share with the kids, then that's what it's about.
A los museos y a los conciertos.
You know, we read to them all the time, and where some of them may get read to at home, more than likely a lot of them don't. Their parents are working several jobs, so I think it's harder for them to get that exposure at home. And so I think having Mayor Holt come in too, even just knowing that, you know, it's not just for school, that reading expands further into life. And although he's reading a smaller story, you know, a kid's story, that he still reads and enjoys reading and is promoting reading, I think that you know, really sinks in with them.
Promoting literacy just across the board is paramount just across the community as a whole. Not just Oklahoma City, but within our subgroups, the Hispanic community specifically. And the more the children see that modeled, the more normal that they see it and say, that's what I'm supposed to do. And that's the cool thing to do, as opposed to, oh no, you know, the cool people only play video games. No, the cool people also read books.
Any adult can send the message to kids about how important reading is. That's time well spent. And so I certainly feel like I'm doing my little part. I know it's just one class of kindergarten, one or two classes of kindergartners, you know, every week, but at least I'm doing a little bit, and if we all did a little bit, that message would be strongly sent to the kids of Oklahoma City that reading matters.